Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode, but our last episode of the season
Mm-hmm.
of Diary of a Professional. This is Ashley here.
It's Lou.
Welcome back, y'all. Of course, y'all know we're gonna talk about our gratitudes. I don't know how you feeling, Marlu. I don't know if you want to
I
start.
got one. I got
Okay.
one. I am thankful for family. I am thankful for immediate family. I am thankful for extended family, even though it's not like the holidays or whatever. But you like life events still happen, big moments still happen. You still have like Mother's Day around the corner. It could even be Memorial Day where people are having barbecue. And the fact that, I know I have people I can fellowship with who I want to see, who want to see me. And it's always a good time, like whether we talk every day or, you know, every couple of weeks, live close, live far. It is like no time has passed. The love is always real. And, sometimes you can look outside in the world and you be like, oh, there's a lot of people who don't have that. And I guess because I kind of always have it blows my mind and saddens me for certain people because I feel like some of them do deserve it. But I am just all the more thankful and grateful for consistently having that. So,
Yeah. I love that. I
yes.
love that. That is something to be definitely grateful for sure. I guess for me, I'm grateful for being Black.
Hmm.
I am grateful for, and I say that in the sense of, I'm a nurse practitioner, right?
Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm.
But
A great one
I,
at that.
oh, thank you.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
I think it's so important for my parents and patients to see
Mm-hmm.
someone like them. So I'm grateful for that. The other day, the mom was in the room. She's like, I'm just so happy. And I'm like, why? I was like, why? She's like, everything went smooth. You understand me. You get me. You understand my family dynamics. And I've never really had a Black clinician before. And that means so much to me. And I had to do a moment like, yeah, it,
Yeah.
I get you. I hear you. And I'm here for you. So I am happy to be that representation that our community needs.
A thousand
So
percent.
yeah, I'm happy to be Black.
I love that you allowed a space by just being you for her to feel seen and be seen. Because, like, I had that very experience maybe not too long ago. Like, I had to get some dental work and I got real nervous. And the oral surgeon is a Black woman, like,
Mm,
black. Her kinks is there, head tie. She, like, I got you. And it alleviates so much of the fear. And it's not to say, obviously, in the world that we live in, we've had, whether it's Asian, white, Indian, whoever, but it's just something there. And
mhm.
I've also had a Black clinician who felt very clinical that I was like, I'm not even going to bring up that you a sister girl because I don't know if you know
That you
that
was
you
the
are.
yes, I know what you mean.
So thank you for being that, especially when it comes to, because it's one thing when it's ourselves, right? But when it's also your kids,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Yeah.
and you're providing that. So, oh my
Mm.
gosh.
Yeah.
The world is grateful for Ashley Nicole Williams, nurse practitioner,
All right, all right, all right.
lactation consultant slash everything else you got going on. Okay.
All right,
Okay.
yeah, we're done.
Okay. Okay. All right. We'll wrap it up.
So tell us what our topic is for today.
Girl, listen, I know they said the year 2024 was going to be a year of revelation and this and that and truth. but it just feels, I mean, it has been that. It has been that.
Hmm.
So for our 24th episode of 2024, I just want to talk about being grounded in this crazy ass world. It feels like there's so much going on all at the same time that, like, it's like we're juggling, right? But you can't focus on the one you're holding because you have to toss it up to catch the next one. And I think that because there's so much, right? Because it feels like you can't take a moment to just like process, even though your body's processing. I don't know how much the mind is, but the body be feeling some things. I'm like feeling like I have to call on those things that have gotten me through. You know what I mean? And sometimes it's not even things that are like personally only me feeling, because the world is feeling a lot of things. But like, aren't we all tired of being a no limit soldier?
We are so tired as a collective.
Mm-hmm.
We are all tired. We're all tired of being God's strongest soldiers. We're just exhausted. And I feel like, honestly, if anything happens right now, I think we'll just laugh and be like, and another one. You know what I'm saying? We're at the point where it's like,
1,000%.
and
There'll
another
be a meme
one.
for that. There'll be a meme for that.
Because, we got to laugh everything off.
Child, as Black people, as New Yorkers, as millennials, oh, we gonna get these jokes off.
We're the most unserious adults.
So unserious. Girl, can I tell you, my cousin just today, she invited me to some like sorority fraternity mixer. And I literally text her. I was like, I just love how you be bringing me around real adults to see how y'all do it, how y'all kick it. I'm 36. What is a real adult? Not me. Not me. Yeah, you're not lying. You're not lying.
I don't know how adulting works. I don't.
I'm not interested. I'm not interested. I actually read something where they were like, because a lot of us are parents, whether, first generation, whatever, the times were different,
Mm-hmm.
they had to like get shit done, right? But we also saw how they never held space for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
We saw how stress manifested. We saw how they swept a lot of things and their feelings under the rug. And we saw unhealthy dynamics. We
Mm-hmm.
saw unhealthy allegiance to jobs and people and all those things. And we, I think, have, they're always like, oh, these kids, they don't want to commit to anything. We saw that it was bullshit. We saw or see that a lot of that, parts of it got them nowhere. Granted, it has created a lot of privilege for us where we can sit back and do what we do, but a lot of it is not healthy. And a lot of it is still manifesting itself that they have not healed or even acknowledged. So I think some of our, and you know how like there's like two ends of the spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
They're super uber adults. They know how to get things done. They have a plumber on speed dial. They get their tune-ups and oil changes when they're supposed to. Bills is paid on time. Credit score is A1.
I'm so proud of myself if I get all of these things done in a timely manner. I'm so proud of myself. I feel like I've done it. I feel like I should get an award. At the same time, I just feel that they look down on us
Oh,
for
they're
how
judging.
we
A thousand
handle
percent.
things. And I also feel like, because first gen, y'all came here to this country for us to have better lives.
We got
Y'all
them.
get here for us to have better lives. So looking crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's the one thing that they might have forgot, though. They forgot, maybe, and obviously because they didn't have it, they didn't teach us how to cope. You know what I mean? But maybe besides prayer, um, when the world is going topsy turvy? How do you stay grounded? I mean, they also didn't grow. I mean, I'm not going to take away from nobody's nothing because some people, was escaping communism and craziness. But
Mm-hmm.
we've seen some things. And I mean, I think it's only now that, like, say, let's say people who might turn to therapy, it's only now becoming acceptable. Is it accessible to everyone? That's a different question. Do we have Black clinicians like Ashley Nicole Williams, MP? That's another thing where you might feel comfortable in that space. Are the Black people the right Black people for you?
That's a whole nother thing too.
Yes. Which is why I think we try to expose our viewers to the different kinds that they have, that they can be cool and down to earth and have a conversation. They go through things too, but they just learned how to stay grounded in those things and deal. But I don't know. I feel like for me, right now, I just have to constantly remind myself that there is so much I don't have control over, and I have to be okay with that. Some
Yeah.
days I am, some days I think I ignore it, but some days it's scary.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I get it. We can't control a lot of things in our lives, and I feel that if I don't take a moment of just silence to myself, although
Mm-hmm.
some people can't handle silence, but
Yeah.
that's a whole nother episode we did for another. If y'all go back a few episodes, you
Is
know.
the
But if I don't have that moment to myself, like on Sunday mornings, for example,
mm,
um, I have to like wake up early in the morning and like walk in the park
mm,
when it's completely silent. It's just me, skies and trees and God,
yeah.
literally,
Oh, I love that.
just nature and God,
Uh-huh.
and just really talking with Him.
I might have to lean on that a little more. Yeah, especially because it's getting nicer out.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the main reason why lately I've been out there, but but like I need those kind of moments just to stay grounded.
Mm-hmm.
Um, if I don't, I'll just be a ball of anxiety, and I'm already a ball of anxiety. So if I
Mm-hmm.
don't have moments to kind of quiet me, I'm not gonna stay grounded in a
Yeah.
world that makes you so easily ungrounded. You know?
Right. Right. And I think sometimes, like, I don't think we give credit for how crazy things are, right? Because there's definitely different intersectionalities, right? Like, we are
Mm-hmm.
Black, we are women, we are in this time in America, which is crazy. But you know, I'm not in Gaza. I'm not, on hyper vigilant alert. Don't know if family is alive. Maybe they're not. Children. Like, it's you know sometimes it's like I feel guilty that I can turn away, but sometimes it's like I have to, you know?
It's too much.
It is.
It's overstimulating. It's so much easier, unfortunately, to shut down.
Yeah, right.
Like facing the reality of our reality
Yeah.
globally.
Yes.
I have issues on how to cope with the turmoil
Right.
of where we are.
Yeah.
Even just being in my mid 30s, I would have never dreamed here I am. And I still feel like I'm not even going to get to the goals I expected to be in my 40s based on the economy. Like, how? Like, how?
Talk about it. Talk about it.
So I'm just going to stay in limbo and just try to just enjoy what I have or I can and just be
Yeah.
grateful I can just buy groceries now. I can still buy groceries and maybe just take a trip here and there because these long-term goals, I don't know how it's gonna look for me.
Right. Right. What does retirement even mean? Is that even feasible? Like, who's trying to work until they're 80? What are we
Not
talking about?
I.
What are we talking about?
Back in
and
the
the
day,
quality of life. We know about quality of life because you could be alive, but
baby,
okay,
back in the day, I thought I was retiring by 50 because I need my quality of life. I need my golden years to be relaxing on a beach. Okay,
right.
not dealing with all of this.
No. Like I don't know if it's sometimes selective amnesia or we're just so used to foolishness. Like y'all know in November, I almost can't think about it because and I think that's also another issue too, right? So
Hmm.
growing up, you might have been going on with whatever you got going on, that's that. But social media amplifies everything. Realer or hyperbole. And so like while it's good in a sense, like we wouldn't know what is going on in Gaza if we didn't have, you know, the internet and those sources, right? But there's also so many things going on that now is part of your thinking and existence that wouldn't have been. You know what I mean? Like I mean, I don't know what's going on, but like, future Drake and Kendrick. Like, this is in my world now. I like looking at puppies and kittens on my timeline, and everyone is talking about like certain things. Like it just, you know what I mean? You are sometimes made privy to things that you don't want to, and now they're on your mind.
I don't even want to. Sometimes it's flat out nonsense. I'm taking currently a little TikTok break because anytime I go on my for you page, I'm seeing that random couple under the sheets in the park who was trying to have who that were having sex, and everyone was recording it, and kids are running around and so
Wait,
forth.
what?
It will come on your for you page soon.
I bet it will. I bet it will.
I kid you not, they were like in Battery Park.
In New York City,
Yes, New Yorkers,
where nobody ever sleep. Listen, if somebody not
broad
watching you,
daylight.
no.
It was broad daylight. It was a couple. They had their sheets and did the deed under the sheets.
Y'all couldn't find a bathroom stall or like, you know, the Target fitting room. I don't understand.
But what I don't understand either, I got like 3 or 4 different point of views. And it's like, instead of y'all stopping them, calling police, something,
Police, police.
calling because it's sexual. It's lewdness out here in the streets with these kids running around. Yeah, yeah. Somebody could have tapped them and be like, "Yo,
Bring back shame.
yes, like,
They wanted this moment. It's clear as day.
no one is not gonna say anything. They just came out the
Nah.
sheets like it was like
I
just
wish a
another
rat
day."
would have crawled on them. I wish a rat would have made it a threesome. Do you understand me?
Guys, at any rate, all
Mm-hmm.
this social media just really is so overstimulating. Give you
Yes.
all sorts of information
Yes.
that you don't want and want, you
Yes.
know?
Yes.
And it's like you just gotta plug yourself out. You're grateful for social media because you get information so quickly, and
Right.
we're pretty much all on the same page.
All connected. Absolutely.
But at the same time, it's like, when is too much too much?
Yeah, I feel like that's when sometimes you really got to go back to the old school way of doing things. Like sometimes it's like you literally have to be a kid again. And I think maybe that's part of our, the beauty of our, if you want to do a sip and paint, go draw, go color, like you said, go to the park. When you can unplug, I think, yes, you can be in touch with things. I think, especially in a place like New York where there's a lot of people, clearly, whether they fucking or not, you like, who was it? My kids were saying, oh, like touch the grass. Like, no, for real. That's actually a part of grounding. That's grounding. It's
It
wonderful.
is.
Go touch some grass because, baby, it is madness. It is madness. Everything. paychecks. I mean, we might not even be able to get on TikTok this time next year. I ain't never seen a law pass so quickly. And for what? What y'all hiding? What y'all keeping us from? Don't talk about China and Korea and all these places and Russia when y'all low key trying to do the same thing.
I
Yeah.
haven't read up, I'll be honest, I haven't read up on it so much, so I don't want to
Uh huh.
just put my opinion out there. I just want to say I need more information because I'm just curious as to why a social media app has caused so much ruckus. I I think compared to like Gen Zs or the Gen Alphas, I want to say they're more distraught than
But you
others.
also stopping people's pockets. Like the kids can't even go work at the local supermarket because for many reasons, whether they're closed or, older people have them or whatever.
Hmm.
So I'm not mad at the ones who are making money off these platforms.
Oh no, I'm not mad at it at all. I
Yeah.
feel that millennials and Gen X and so forth, we're more easier if a social media app disappear, we're not going to be like, oh my gosh. It's just like, okay, because we know how to adapt to not having that anymore. Whereas I feel like they're more I feel like the other generations are like, oh my god, how dare they? How dare they?
Lose
It
their absolute
sucks.
mind.
It sucks, but all right, enjoy TikTok while it lasts.
Some days I'm not gonna hold you. Like, what was it, a year or two ago when IG had went down or whatever? I wanted it to last for like a week because I need people to realize how addicted they are, but also see that life can go on. And you also have to make provisions because if this was your only form of business and it's something that you don't own, then you got to do something a little different.
Okay. I feel like there should be like once a year for a whole week, no social media. I truly feel that way.
Like a different kind of purge. Yes. Yes.
To stay grounded. To stay grounded. But people gonna lose
So,
money, so they're not gonna be
yeah.
down for that.
So, what else do you think we should tell the people? What other ways can they, like, and listen, some people might use herbs. Some people, you know, I don't know, they might stay in their basement and binge some TV and not, see what's going on in the real world. But the people need ways to cope because I don't know. Don't know what's coming.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, connecting with nature, like we mentioned, connecting with our inner child, what we mentioned, not overstimulating ourselves with social
Yeah.
media, and really leaning into the people who are around us, our community, our friends, our family, our support system.
Yeah.
Um, they'll be the ones to let you know, like, hey, are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like that's pretty important to have a space where you can feel seen, um,
Mm-hmm.
open, be vulnerable, and just
Mm-hmm.
be understood. And I
Yeah.
feel like that would, really help as well in these days and times that we're
Yeah.
in.
Yeah. I know. Listen, for anyone who might know this reference, like, listen, summertime's here. We looking to cut up. We looking to go on vacation and do that. Do all the wonderful things. The fun shouldn't stop. Or your version of fun and a good time. But the winter's coming. And for my GOT people who know that, there's always going to be something. You know what I mean? Just like how nothing lasts forever. Even bad time going end. The sun cometh, joy cometh
Mhm.
in the morning. It does. But then sometimes so does the blues. If it's, I don't want to be pessimistic. I don't. Sometimes I'm just like a realist that feels very pessimistic. Um, but like, I don't know, just like you said, you kind of got to be like agile, be fluid, be ready to roll with the punches, dodge some shit. Like, lean into the things that are good for you. Like sometimes it's kind of like even when you like detox or fast, you know how like you kind of have to reset yourself. Like, you know what? I am only going to have like fruits every day and drink water and say, because it just keeps your mind clear or whatever, or your walks. Something that you can actually control, something that is in your
Yes.
power to do, something that you can be proud of that, is appealing and appeasing to your mental health. Do that. Do that. Even if it's helping
Yes.
someone else, do that.
Yes.
Yes,
We have to stay grounded, y'all.
we
We have
do.
to.
And if y'all have any suggestions, because I actually need them, please let us know. What's working?
Don't be afraid to hit us up. Please,
Yeah.
please. We
Sharing
need
is
to know.
caring.
And we share a lot. So
Yeah.
share with us.
Yes. Yes. Hopefully, by the next season, because, there will be another season, we just be like, y'all, we was on some bullshit. Life is amazing. Things done worked out. And in most cases, they really do. But sometimes you got to go through the fields, and that's fine too. But we hope that you guys have an amazing summer. We
Yes.
hope that you enjoyed this season with us. We've had so many amazing moments, amazing people that too many to recount and remember, but we are grateful for them all. I am
Yes.
actually grateful for a great season as well. I'm grateful for you, Asham.
Oh, I'm grateful for you.
Yes, honey. And I just hope, everyone is able to get grounded, find their happy space, and bask in it. And also catch some episodes if you missed it or just rewatch it.
On that note,
Yep.
we will see y'all in the fall time. Like, comment, subscribe. Enjoy y'all summer, everyone. Bye.
Bye.